Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. My name is George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I took a quick break and stepped out of our 3-day live stream event that we're doing. It just blows my mind how many individuals are excited about building wealth, protecting their assets, and learning and growing. We had over 1,000 registrations for our 3-day event. We normally do it live and limit the class, but this is our first live stream. But after 3 full days of learning, we still have 450 people on our event. And so it just shows how much people want to learn and want to grow. And I appreciate you being with me here today. I know that there is a lot of you out there struggling. I know a lot of you are working hard, and I'm hoping that I can bring some stuff for you here today. So let's start with the Daily Mastermind quote of the day, and the quote of the day is from Dan Millman. And the quote, which you'll find on our Facebook and Instagram page as well, and on the Daily Mastermind mobile app, is, "You are worth no more and no less than any human being, any saint, any leader who has ever lived." I think that's a great quote because what I'm noticing and I'm learning, especially when we have live events, I notice a lot of times people, maybe like yourself, maybe you've been around success, you've seen success, you've experienced it, you've seen people around you experience it, and yet we still have a hard time breaking through our own mental barriers, those barriers that hold us back, our own fears, our own lack of self-confidence and self-worth. And a lot of times we are our own biggest obstacle and worst enemy. And so I thought today what I'd do is just give you a little bit of a little dose out of a book that I'll pull out every once in a while by Jack Canfield, The Success Principles. And The Success Principles has a great little chapter in there I'm going to read to you. Principle 5, which is believe in yourself. I think it's so important to believe in yourself. Max Lucado said, "You weren't an accident. You weren't mass-produced. You aren't an assembly line product. You were deliberately planned, specifically gifted, and lovingly positioned on the earth by the master craftsman." And I think it's so important for you to realize that you do have talents and abilities. And I'm going to read you a little bit of this, and I hope it's something that'll brighten your day. "If you're going to be successful in creating the life of your dreams, you have to believe that you're capable of making it happen. You have to believe you have the right stuff, that you're able to pull it off. You have to believe in yourself. Whether you call it self-esteem, self-confidence, or self-assurance, it's a deep-seated belief that you have what it takes, the abilities, the inner resources, the talents, and skills to create your desired results." I do believe that's so important. You need to work on your belief level in yourself in order to create that. So believing in yourself is an attitude. Believing in yourself is a choice. It's an attitude you develop over time. Although it helps you if you had positive and supportive parents, the fact is that most of us had run-of-the-mill parents who inadvertently passed on to us the same limiting beliefs and negative conditioning that they grew up with. But remember, the past is the past. There is no payoff for blaming them for your current level of low self-confidence. It's now your responsibility to take charge of your own self-concepts and your beliefs. You must choose to believe that you can do anything that you set your mind to, anything at all, because in fact you actually can. It might help you to know that the latest brain research now indicates that even with enough positive self-talk and positive visualization combined with the proper training, coaching, and practice, anyone can learn to do almost anything. And I do believe that because neuroplasticity, which we've talked about, says it's never too late for you to learn and grow and develop new patterns. Now, of the hundreds of super successful people I've interviewed for this and other books, almost every one of them told me, "I was not the most gifted or talented person in the field, but I choose to believe anything was possible. I studied, practiced, and worked harder than the others, and that's how I got to where I am." If a 21-year-old Texan can build up the luge and become an Olympic athlete, a college dropout can become a billionaire, and a dyslexic student who failed 3 grades can become a best-selling author and television producer, then you too can accomplish anything if you'll simply believe it's possible. If you assume in favor of yourself and act as if it's possible, then you will do the things that are necessary to bring about the results. If you believe it and you know it's possible, then you'll do what it's necessary, and then you'll produce the results. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I'm going to break for a second there because I do believe that most of us are creating our own self-fulfilling prophecies in the other direction. See, when we doubt our abilities, we don't act and we don't create the results and we don't have the success, and so we prove ourselves right. What would happen if you actually started believing in yourself? What would happen if you started to really push yourself with the assumption that you knew you could do it? What's the worst that could happen? You fail your way to success. The best that could happen is a self-fulfilling prophecy of you being successful. So later in this chapter, I love this quote by Venus Williams. You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. That's what makes you a winner. So winners believe in themselves. Winners, just like Venus Williams, Olympic gold medalist and professional tennis champion, believe in yourself. If having others believe in you and your dream was a requirement for success, most of us would never accomplish anything. You need to base your decisions upon what you want to do on your goals and desires, not the goals, desires, opinions, and judgments of your parents, friends, spouse, children, or coworkers. Quit worrying about what other people think of you and follow your own heart. I like what Dr. Daniel Amen says with his 18-40-60 rule, that when you're 18, you worry about what everyone else is thinking of you. When you're 40, you don't give a darn about what anybody thinks of you. And then when you're 60, you realize nobody's been thinking of you the whole time. Surprise, surprise. Most of the time, nobody's really thinking of you at all. They're too busy worrying about their own lives, and if you're thinking if they're thinking about you at all, they're wondering what you're thinking about them. Isn't that true? Think about it. All the time you're wasting worrying about what other people think about your ideas, your goals, your clothes, your hair, your home, could all be better spent thinking about and doing the things that will help you achieve your goals. How much of your time are you spending worrying about other people? How much of your time are you spending doubting yourself? How much better off would you be if you just accepted and made the choice to believe in yourself, if you accepted and made the choice not to worry about or think about what other people thought, and you focused on you? Because what you focus on grows, and if you're focused on what other people are thinking about you, that's not focused on you. So do what you can to increase the belief in yourself. Be around people that support you and that help you to achieve new levels. Be around individuals that help create your confidence and sustain and grow your confidence, because believing in yourself is a key to success. It truly is. And I've seen that at these events that we've been doing, and I've seen that talking and working with people over the years, that your own belief in yourself will be a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I hope that's something that'll help you. If this is your first time listening to the Daily Mastermind, I'd like to encourage you to share this with someone else. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, whether you're on iTunes or Google, Android, or any of the other platforms that we're on. The other thing is, go and download the Daily Mastermind mobile app. We've got our blog and articles and videos and podcasts and free ebooks, meditations, affirmations, as well as all kinds of different resources and tools for you there. It's all free. There's no paid memberships or subscriptions to that mobile app, but it's there to help you increase your own personal development, belief, and success. I hope that's something that'll help you. I hope you'll learn to support and inspire and motivate others around you as well, because if you can do that for other people, they'll do it for you. Anyway, my name is George Wright III. This has been the Daily Mastermind. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will talk to you a little bit more tomorrow.